The first item we're going to do is to, I'd like someone to make a motion that we appoint Roderick Knoll as Highway Superintendent for term January 1st, 2011 to December 31st, 2011, to replace Steve Andershak, who had retired as December 31st, 2010.
So moved.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. So with that, Val,
Ken, a second, I'm sorry.
I second.
if you could swear in Broderick,
I'd be happy to do that.
would be the official of the group.
But I can enjoy being here, brother.
In her hat.
All righty, so I, Roderick Knoll,
I, Broderick Knoll,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of, excuse me, otherwise, I've got something in my throat here, Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will perform my duties.
and I will perform my duties.
Right.
I get choked up too.
Faithfully discharge the duties of
Faithfully discharge the duties of
Highway Superintendent
Highway
to
Superintendent
the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Just get you signed in here. Right there, yeah. Congratulations.
The lack of an audience we had a clap. That doesn't mean we like you. Congratulations.
Broderick, I think we're certainly grateful that you're here, and I think you're going to enjoy working with us. We all want to do the same things that you want to do, so it should be a good year in 2011. The purpose of tonight is the annual reorganization meeting for the town of Goshen on January 3rd, 2011, here in Town Hall at 41 Webster Avenue in the Village of Goshen, County of Orange, State of New York, at 7 p.m. The Town Council appointments. The official newspaper is the Goshen Independent. The Times Herald Record is in reserve. The official radio station is WHUD. Official depositories are the Bank of America, J.P. Morgan Chase, Key Bank, M&T Bank, Orange County Trust, and Provident Bank. The Town Council meetings, it should be see attached schedule for 2011, and it's attached. Okay. The insurance providers are Marshall & Sterling, Wright Risk Management, and New York State Municipal Workers, and Zurich American Insurance. The attorney for the town is Dennis Kaplicki, Esquire, and Kaplicki Law Offices. The attorney for the planning board is Burke Mealy and Golden, LLP. Environmental Review Board, Burke Mealy and Golden, LLP. Zoning Board of Appeals, Burke Mealy and Golden, LLP. The consulting engineer is Riddick Associates, PC. Consulting planner is Garland Associates. The animal control officer is Lorraine Sandstrom. The planning board chairperson for 1 year is Ralph Huddleston, Jr. And by the way, I'd like to thank him. He's been doing this for many years. He does a good job. Zoning Board of Appeals Chair for 1 year, Phil Dropkin, likewise, does a great job. And Environmental Review Board Chair for 1 year, Phil Dropkin. Planning Board's stenographer, 1 year, Susan Varden. Planning Board Secretary, 1 year, Kathleen Krupke. The Zoning Board of Appeals stenographer and the Environmental Review Board stenographer are to be determined. The animal shelter is Goshen Humane Society. Civil Defense and Natural Disaster Director is Dennis Marsh. Chief of Police. Accountant and auditor are Nugent and Hausler, PC, and Stephen Brown, CPA. Delegate, New York State Association of Towns, is Douglas Bloomfield. Court clerks are Florence Nelson and Cash. I looked at his name, and I just can't get there from
Wait
here.
for that one.
Labor contract negotiators are Douglas Bloomfield and Phil Cantorino. Handicap access compliance officer is Kenneth Newbold. Fair housing compliance officer is Kenneth Newbold. Registrars of vital statistics are Valma Eisman and Priscilla Beck. Equal employment opportunity in minority women-owned businesses is Louis Capella. Records management officer, Valma Eisma. Elected receiver of taxes is Judith Andrews. Section B is the supervisor's appointments. Deputy supervisor, January 1st, 2011 through June 30th, 2011, is Philip Cantorino. Deputy supervisor, July 1st, 2011 through December 31st, 2011, is Kenneth Newbold. Budget officer is William Standish. Clerk to the supervisor is Barbara Sokolowski. Town historian is Michelle Figliamini. Town council committees, finance and investments, Philip Cantorino. Insurance, George Lyons. Personnel and negotiations, Douglas Bloomfield. Buildings and grounds, Kenneth Newbold. Water and sewer, Kenneth Newbold and Douglas Bloomfield. Highway dial-a-bus, Louis Capella. Public safety and police, Philip Cantorino. Groundwater Guardian Committee chairperson, Kenneth Newbold. Orange County Partnership, Kenneth Newbold. Superintendent of Highways appointment, Deputy Superintendent of Highways, Robert Lacara. Town Clerk's appointment, Deputy Town Clerk, Priscilla Gersbach. Other council business, petty cash authorization. The Town Clerk is authorized $100. Receiver of taxes, $50. Superintendent of Highways, $100. Justice Department, $200. Also under other council business, payment of bills. That the supervisor be authorized to pay bills in advance of the audit by the town council for the following: payroll, payroll taxes, hospitalization, debt service, utilities, postage, gas and oil, and fees ordered by any court, life insurance, contributions to the retirement system, and transfers related to any of the preceding items. And by the way, that's done so we don't hold up payment to those entities while we're auditing by the council. The Agricultural Board Liaison is Kenneth Newbold. Planning Board Liaison is Philip Cantorino. Zoning Board of Appeals Liaison is George Lyons. Environmental Review Board Liaison is Kenneth Newbold. Joint Recreation Commission Liaison is George Lyons. Senior Citizens Commission Liaison is Louis Capella. Now, reappointments to the town boards and commissions. Supervisor Bloomfield noted that the terms of several appointees for town boards and commissions have expired. Appointments and reappointments to consider are as follows. Kimberly Van Haster, January 1st, 2011 through December 31st, 2014. That's an elected position. The Highway Superintendent, Roderick Knoll, term January 1st, 2011 to December 31st, 2011. That was the balance of Mr. Andershack's term. Planning Board, Reynold Andrews, term January 1st, 2011 to December 31st, 2013. John Lipinski, January 1st, 2011 to December 31st, 2013. David Goronsky, January 1st, 2011 to December 31st, 2011, and that's the remaining portion of the term Mary Zrailski. Planning Board alternate is to be determined. Board of Ethics, we have one vacancy, and that would be from January 1st, 2011 to December 31st, 2013. Zoning Board of Appeals, Robert Farfalla, term January 1st, 2011 to December 31st, 2013. John Swift, term January 1st, 2011 to December 31st, 2013. Environmental Review Board, Thomas Burham, term January 1st, 2011 to December 31st, 2012. Carol Ascos, term January 1st, 2011 to December 31st, 2012. Lambros Adamas, term January 1st, 2011 to December 31st, 2012. And we have one vacancy, and what I would like to do is review this with the board in a moment. We'll come back to this because we do have a candidate, and that vacancy is from January 1st, 2011 to December 31st, 2012. Senior Commissioner Deborah Solomon, January 1st, 2011 to
Correction,
Okay,
if you don't mind.
sure.
She resigned this past year, and we replaced her with Carmen. What's Carmen's last name?
Yeah, he's not there on,
She's in Ham Park. I forgot her last name. Kent, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
But we replaced her during the course of this past year,
Okay.
and we did it in public, so we just have to get her last name.
I'll check it out.
Okay. Well, we would say Senior Commissioner, then Carmen,
Yeah.
would be January 1st,
If
2000.
there's an election book in the office someplace, she's in, I know what district, I know what street she lives on. I'll
Maybe
get
it's
it.
going,
I just,
You're the black.
Priscilla will know.
yeah.
I will get it.
But
Okay.
that was taken care of this past year. It's not
Good.
a point as of tonight. It was
Right.
taken care of.
No, this just goes forward from 2011, January 1st,
Yeah,
2000 to December
yeah.
31st, 2013. Okay. And then you can see the regular scheduled meetings for the year, and then followed by the town holidays to be observed in 2011 for the town of Goshen. Now, the item that I want to go back to is the vacancy on the Environmental Review Board. Giovanni Piragalia, he has worked several years for us now on the Board of Assessment Review. He's an electrical engineer. He works for the over at Stewart Field in the guidance system work for the airplanes. He's written me a letter. He was looking to be on the planning board, but I told him, I said, you know, we would like to start you somewhere else in the system because the planning board is, you kind of work up to that as time goes by. So anyway, he would be he's the only candidate that responded to our request for these openings. And if someone would like to make a motion, or do you want to go into executive session to talk about him first?
No, he's worked for us before.
Yeah?
I'll make a nomination to have him fill a vacancy.
Okay.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I think I'll do a fine job.
No, he's very knowledgeable.
Yep. Okay, so that is so now we need to make a motion. Do we accept the Town of Goshen Annual Reorganization Meeting content for 2011?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Where's Dick Robinson?
Yes,
I noticed there's no mention on here for the official audio video, or propaganda minister, perhaps.
well, we never appointed one of them.
Gosh, it'd be nice if you just, if you could mention us, GoshenNewYork.info is the official audio video uploader to the World Wide Web. And we just got a green light from Time Warner to start submitting for public access.
Really? Well, good for you. No, we've never discussed that. And
Well, we would accept the appointment.
Do you have much competition, or
Not that I know of.
we have to review?
No.
Do we have to go out to bid? Are you looking for finance? Is that where we're heading with this?
I'll never refuse finance.
I just wondering where we're going with, that's all.
But just a mere mention would be nice, even. Yeah, we would even accept just the title. If you'd like, it's just food for thought.
Give the website again.
www.GoshenNewYork.info.
I guess the question that would come to my mind, let's say that...
Spelled out, GoshenNewYork.info.
You need to talk to Dennis.
The question I would have is, let's say that you move to Ireland.
Yeah.
How we would solicit and find someone of your caliber to backfill you. You and Joel have kind of done this on your own and doing a very good job, by the way, and I'm glad you do.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, even if I left, this is something that could be done from anywhere in the world.
You know what I'd like to do is I'd like to run this by our attorney.
I just
Sure.
said that, we have to, really, because we don't...
Of course.
We have to think beyond or outside the box of any complications that could take place, that we could be responsible for something that you did.
Gotcha.
But I would like to go on record and recognize you,
This way I can put it.
and you and Joel for the work you've done in the last year. It's...
Thank you.
I've heard a lot of comments from a lot of people that they go to the website and they see it and are brought to speed by it, so good for
Okay.
you. You're getting more citizens
I
like...
just want to know what Joel is on more of those videos than you, Neil.
Sorry?
How come Joel is more on those videos than you are?
Well,
He's not asking more questions.
He's more of a show horse than I am, yeah.
Oh, okay, just wondering.
That's pretty good. You want to go into politics. You tried that? No, never mind.
I tried.
Yeah. Okay, well,
That's it.
You can always
would
appoint
like
me
make
to
a
the
motion
ethics
when we
committee.
adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.